What's up, guys? This is Crypto James talking to you today about Solana. Now, Solana has had a number of issues and a number of problems in the past few years, but it's experienced some of the most explosive growth as well. So I want to take a look at what this can do in price, and you'll probably see by the title, I'm not convinced this is going to break its previous high. And I will explain why in this video. But before I get into that, guys, if you are new to this channel, these are the very first 26 coins that I spoke about on this channel. Now, in the videos that I did on these coins, I said these cryptos are quality. I said I'm buying them. And you can see what the prices were for each of these coins when I recorded the videos and released them. You can see what the highs they hit the following year were. So if you'd put in $100 into each, that would be a $2,600 investment. Say you then sold them the next year when the markets were red hot. That's what I did. And that's what my friends and followers did. If you'd have done that, $100 into each, $2,600 investment would have netted you a profit of over 123 grand, which is pretty nice. Now, as I said, I sold these, but I've been buying up cryptos during this bear cycle. If you want to see the cryptos that I own right now, you can do. Just head over to copymycrypto.com. On that site, I share with the members anytime I buy a coin. I break down the coin. I go, this is the coin. This is where it can be bought. This is the gains I think it can have. And this is the percentage of my money I'm putting in. And they can copy along. It's really damn simple. If I sell a coin, I might sell a percentage of a coin. So I say, this is the percentage I'm selling. This is the profit I'm making. This is what I'm banking. So all the work is taken out of it. Now, if you're watching this video, you obviously know there's money to be made in the crypto space. Are you making 40x gains? Are you making 50x gains? Are you making 100? Are you making 700 like I made with Phantom? If you're not, then copying my crypto could be exactly what you need, because again, I do all the work. I research the coins that I get into. I explain to the members why I'm getting into them, and they can copy along. It could not be more simple. So if you haven't got round to reading the website, do that now so you know what you're missing out on. Pause this video. Now, let's talk Solana. Solana currently priced at $22. Good, solid, insanely good market cap, good trading volume. Solana is a layer 1. Solana is, it's another layer 1. Like we have got a lot of layer 1s now. But Solana is very, very fast. So the transactions per second on Solana is brilliant. It's a lot better than like Ethereum as an example. Solana was built for scalability. So what I mean by scalability is it was built so that there could be a lot of transactions per second that get through. As a result, that means that gaming projects should be very, very ideal to be built upon Solana, same as DeFi. Projects that are going to have a huge amount of transactions per second, Solana can deal with that. It was built by Anatoly. Well, the consensus mechanism, which is their proof of history, was built by Anatoly Yakovenko. And to be fair, the co-founder was also Greg Fitzgerald. They founded Solana Labs. And since Solana's launch, it's experienced growth like we've never, it's been very rare, the amount of growth that they've had. And as you can see, it launched at 95 cents. It ran up all the way up to $260. Now, Solana is buyable everywhere. I would highly recommend, if people are going to buy it, they buy it on BitGet. BitGet is an outstanding exchange. It's someone I'm partnered with. And the reason for this is I think the exchange is going to be a top 5. Their growth has been, over the past couple of years, pretty staggering. The trading volume is insane. They've got really good offers at the moment. If you join, you can get up to a $5,000 bonus in USDT. There is a link in the description. This is a partner link. It will help you get some discounts in trading. So if you're going to buy Solana, I would recommend bit get. And again, they've got little, if you haven't joined, you can join the Candy Bomb, and you can claim a $50 airdrop. Why would you do that? Build your holdings. Every little helps. $50 investment into a crypto that does a 20x, that's $1,000. Claiming these bonuses and getting these opportunities is how you can build a slush fund of crypto. So highly recommend checking this out. Now, Solana, before I get to the sort of criticisms that have been leveled at Solana, and there's a few, let's just take a look at how much this has grown. This has got integrations from companies all around the world: Steppen, Stripe, Google, Discord, Circle, there's tons, Meta. There's 11.5 million active accounts. There's been nearly 22 million NFTs minted. The cost per transaction is basically nil. And why is this important? Well, Solana is actually perfect for retail. Those people that want, your retail investors, you and I, as an example, there's a lot of retail investors that are worried about like the costs of transactions. That's odd. There's a lot of retail investors that are that got really damaged by Ethereum's cost for transactions. You want to do a $200 trade, it's going to cost you $50 to do the transaction. It's like Solana is built for retail investors. The DeFi mechanisms that they've got are perfect. And retail can really profit from this, which is why I think Solana should do gains, but they do have issues and they do have pretty significant competition. As you can see, transactions per second is at 4,156 so far. I do expect that they'll grow that. As you can see, they've got plenty of NFTs. I mean, they're inundated with NFTs. Arguably, there's way too much. They've got some DeFi stuff as well. So you've got SOL, you've got Jupiter, you've got Gaming Orca. If you want to see gaming, you can go to Bladerite and Star Atlas and Seed Labs and Matchday. This is legitimately an outstanding blockchain. Like the speed, their cost, the development, it's huge. It's been absolutely huge. Now, I'm just wondering. Yeah. There we go. Ecosystem. So if we check out the ecosystem, what you'll be able to see is just the sheer volume of categories. Like the sheer volume of projects. 101 DEXs, 106 DEXs, 176 DeFi protocols, 152 games. And this is it. Like the growth in basically 3 years has been insane. Been really, really good. But let's talk about the criticism leveled at them. So Solana, the Solana blockchain continues to have issues. So Solana blockchain in February was hit by huge hour-long network slowdowns and technical problems. And we've had huge issues with Solana throughout the last, of course it's been a premium article. So they had hour-long slowdowns over the weekend in February. Now, worthwhile noting, look, Solana was built and designed so that basically if there's network congestion, they could literally shut the network down and basically reboot it, reset it. Now, the reason they did it this way is so that there wasn't gas wars. What we've seen with Ethereum in the past few years are people really trying to get their transactions through to the point that they're willing to pay extreme amounts of money to do a transaction on Ethereum. And then you're competing, and the only way you're going to get your transaction through is by being prepared to pay extortionate sort of prices. Solana never wanted this, so they've got effectively a system in place that shuts down the network. But the problem is, this has happened so many damn times. We have had 4 or 5 in the past couple of years of just like huge network outages where they've had to switch the blockchain off, reboot the blockchain. These hour-long, day-long bloody slowdowns and congestion. It's not good enough. That needs to be resolved. It has been improving, but again, just having that just a few months ago shows that these issues still remain within Solana. They also have massive issues with regards to spam. That's something that they have worked towards resolving, but again, it is a significant issue on the network, and as a result, that puts a lot of people that are less aware of how scams work at risk. Also, what's worth noting is one of the criticisms that the Dogecoin creator leveled at Solana. So, the inventor of Dogecoin, Billy Marcus, criticized the Solana blockchain as useless and centralized. Now, what he said was, real talk, high gas fees, high transaction fees in popular cryptos essentially make them broken garbage. Scale the tech or it's not gonna, or NGMI. I'm sorry, I'm old, an older man now. Doesn't make sense to me. And then Pilsner Maxwell put out a little tweet. Has anyone seen? No, hold on, I got this. Fees. No fees. Green. Fast doesn't. I don't know what. Yeah. Okay. So in response to Marcus's claim, users in the community provided various replies, with one user sharing a meme of Nano that was massively hyped for its high scalability, but never caught on due to a lack of use cases. And that was always the issue. That's always an issue I brought up with the Nano as well. So Marcus slammed the blockchain as a centralized database. Again, worth noting that despite the criticism, Solana remains very, very popular with high scalability and ranks second among all blockchains with the most active addresses. Only Binance Smart Chain beats it for obvious reasons. Binance Smart Chain is insanely cheap as well, and most people have a Binance account, so most people have got used to using PancakeSwap and everything else. So the centralization question has been a point of criticism against Solana for quite a while. Although the Solana blockchain is known for being one of the best and most popular blockchains in terms of transaction fees and speed, it's much closer to Amazon Web Services than to Ethereum, and it's much more centralized. According to Web3 investor Ryan Berkmans, Solana's change management is very centralized, lacking specifications, a research community, and customer diversity. So what are the arguments against Solana from the Ethereum community? I've seen its centralized argument online, but curious to know the specifics. And then, as we've discussed. So this is sort of the issue with Solana, right? You don't want a centralized ecosystem, and it's not fully centralized or anything like that, but they don't really have some of the requirements of what I would expect to see in terms of growth, which is, a solid foundation of research, a solid foundation of a blockchain that is not going to go offline. That's going to piss people off. Now, how many people are going to then not use it again when their transaction's stuck in a queue or they lose some money because the network's congested? That will happen. How many people it affects? Is it going to be significant enough? To be honest, I probably doubt it. But when I look at Solana, I do see more issues than I would like to see for a crypto that's a top 10 crypto right now. And I do look at this and go, look, it rode so damn high, so fast. I'm not convinced it can hit those heights again. We've seen this before with bull cycles in the past, where a coin has done insanely well in the first bull cycle and then just dropped off in the second. And I'm not saying it's going to be an enormous drop-off, but right now I do look at Solana and go, the target point for Solana is probably $150 per coin. It's a lot of volume around that level. There should be a lot of resistance around that level as well. And let's be honest, if it hits $150, that's still putting it at a market cap of about $60 billion. $60 billion is quite a significant market cap. It's not massive, obviously, but it's quite significant. But this is definitely one that has a chance of breaking its previous high. For me, I do have hesitation because of centralization, and I certainly do have hesitation because of the network outages. I think that's going to rub a lot of people the wrong way, and I think people will get burned sooner or later because of that. maybe not thousands of people, maybe only a few individuals here and there, but that can snowball rather fast. Now, if it breaks above 250, there is genuinely no telling how high this can go, because it would be in price discovery mode. But initially, the target point has to be 150. If it cracks 150, it should hit 200. If it cracks 200, it should hit 250. But I'm reservedly saying just $150 because not every coin that has a good bull cycle will have a better bull cycle the second time round. There's a lot of coins that are on a long-term downtrend, and Solana could easily fit into that category if the issues that they've had continue to plague them. Yeah, my 2 cents. And I know there's a lot of people that love Solana and think it will hit $1,000. So, I'm aware that this might rub people the wrong way, but let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's going to break its previous high, first of all? If you do, why? Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, if you have not gone on to copymycrypto.com, do that now. Take you 10 minutes to read that site. You will see on there the members that have had successes on the site. You will see everything I've historically said. Everything I've said can also be verified because it's all on this YouTube channel, so you can verify and confirm everything as fact. Copy My Crypto is where I share the coins I'm in. I do all the research, I find the coins, I explain to the members, this is the coin I found, I like this because of X, Y, Z, I think this is going to go up to this amount, this is the percentage of my money I'm putting in. And they can copy along. I've literally done all the legwork, and it's as simple as it gets. All the work is taken out of your investing. And if you're not making 20x gains, 40x gains, 50, 100, like we made several times. Phantom made us 700x. If you're not making those kind of gains, Copy My Crypto is exactly where you want to be because I do all the work. The members can literally copy if they want to. It is as simple as it gets. But like I say, if you've never gone onto the site, go read it now because you want to know what you are missing out on. And maybe I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.